Hi everyone, just wanted to run through again how to apply different processing methods to the imagery in OneSat. So I'll open the app up. When you open it up, it's in local mode, but if you want to go online and get some latest satellite imagery or imagery outside your boundaries, you just go into this search mode, which is on the top right hand side, and that'll search all the imagery that's available on your screen, in the area you can see on your screen. You just got to make sure you hit that search online button down the bottom right. Now I'm going to select this one here from the 3rd of September, the latest one. And then you can close up the search box with the X at the top. Now the imagery that loads up by default is a band combination, and the way you can think about that is it combines different bands to make biomass green, water is blue, and sort of dirt, soil is like a brown, depending on the lightness or darkness of the soil. Now you can change that. So down the bottom right here of the map, there's this little button, 3 little dots. You click that, and this is where we do our processing. So to start with, you sort of start at the top. So you've got a bands combination or a sort of an algorithm or an index. So in the bands combination, you've got the default one, which is the natural atmospheric removal. You've got true color, which is sort of how a photograph generally works, red, green and blue. You've got a couple other ones there as well. Pretty interesting. Now, next you can have a look at indices. So this is where you can apply things like NDVI to the imagery. And there's other ones there. My current favourite vegetation index is FCVI. It seems to show good variation even at really high biomass levels. So we'll just use it as an example for the moment. We've got it selected there. Slide this draw back down and we can zoom in and look at a field here. And if you can see, it's up quite high on the spectrum, and we can still adjust that to bring the bottom end up to try and allow that color scale to display more of the variability in the field there. And you have other options here. You can adjust your opacity. But interestingly, we have this short list of algorithms. But inside OneSat, there's actually hundreds of different algorithms to choose from, or over 100 different algorithms to choose from. I haven't tested them all, but we've compiled them, or we've got a list and we've put them in there. So they're all available, and you can select any of them. They don't all make a lot of sense, but if you want to read about them, you can just click on the Open Algorithm info, and that brings up the science behind the algorithm. If you want to try and understand why it's in there and what it's meant to do, there it is. You can adjust your mins and maxes on this scale here if you want to get into the weeds a bit more. But yeah, so we'll go back to the shortlist and we'll change this to this one. And that's how you apply different processing options to the satellite imagery. I hope that's been helpful.